Already, good morning, good evening. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us, the GYC Global Challenge 2021, World Peace. Now, I would like to direct your attention to our main website, www.theglobalyouth.org. You'll be able to find all kinds of information about GYC this year and last year on our main website, 24/7. And if you have any question, you are more than welcome to send us an email, which I'll be giving you at the end of the presentation. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Christine, and with me here is my colleague, Camelia. Camelia, wave. I don't know if you can see us, but in any case, we are delighted that you have decided to join us for this intro session. And let's take a look at what exactly GYC is about. So the Global Youth Challenge is a not-for-profit foundation registered under the Canadian Corporation Act. And its aim is to provide you guys, with a platform to express your views, talk to each other, communicate with the youth from all over the world, and to suggest solutions to current issue affecting us, affecting humankind. And each year, there will be a topic which will become the main focus of the competition. And it will also become the main focus, of course, of the submission for the competition. And this year, the topic is world peace. Last year it was COVID-19. Now, allow me to show you a video, a very interesting video that one of the member of the committee made to introduce you to the GYC in a more visual aspect, okay? All right, my computer's a little slow, bear with me. Thank you.
The Global Youth Challenge 2021. Why do you go to school? Why does school even exist? You've probably heard the saying, knowledge is power. You've learned a lot of knowledge in school, but have you gained a lot of power? Jim Quick said, knowledge is not power, it's only potential power. It only becomes power when we apply it and use it. So how should we use the knowledge we learned in school? Well, we should use it to repay gratitude to all the people who allow us to go to school. That starts with our family, to our city and country, and even the whole world. Think about the food you eat, the technology you use, the knowledge you learned. Where are all those things from? It's from all around the world. Because knowledge should be used to benefit the world, I encourage you to join the 2021 Global Youth Challenge. This year's topic is World Peace. Use the knowledge and skills you learned in school to share your ideas on how the world can achieve more peace. Participants need to submit a short video plus a short essay or artwork. For your topic, think about world peace through the lens of different subjects like history, business, science, and art. Visit theglobalyouth.org to learn more and sign up.
All right. So as stated in the video, we ask you to join the Global Youth Challenge as it is an amazing opportunity, too early in the morning. It is an amazing opportunity to make a difference in the world and to be able to have the opportunity to join a lot of, no technical issue, hold on. To be able to join your fellow peers from all over the world and to get a chance to communicate with them and to make a difference together, which is vitally important, especially in this difficult situation. And we would like you to share your views. Okay, so let's take a look. So The Global Youth Challenge, there are two ways you can join us, participate in the competition by signing up and be a participant. That means as a competitor, meaning you are submitting your entry, as stated in the video, one short essay or a piece of artwork plus a 1-minute video, which I'll talk about in a minute, okay? You can also join us by volunteering, by promoting the Global Youth Challenge, by extending this wonderful opportunity to more people around the world. Now, first, we're going to take a look at how you can become a participant. You can become a participant by registering with the Global Youth Challenge. This is the link you'll be able to join us by. So when you click on this link, this is the page you'll see. It is a very brief information page that we would like you to fill in your information: first, last name, nationality, your contact information, which consists of your email, as well as your date of birth. So that would give us a brief idea of who you are, and so we'll be able to contact you via your email and send you all the important information and updates about this competition. Allow me to direct your attention to the very top, the training session. We do conduct many training sessions a week. This is the Thursday in Canada, in Ontario, and this is the general information session, which runs every Thursday morning from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock until January 31st. And we also have the opportunity for you to interact with youth and with your fellow peers during 2 leadership roundtable sessions. And I'll go into a little bit more detail about that in a few minutes, okay? So by filling up this page, you are successful, registered with us. You'll be receiving an email telling you what you can do and all the opportunities you'll have. So participant, we will ask you to enter the competition with your submission. What does this submission consist of? Again, it consists of 1 very short essay plus a 1-minute video speech, or a piece of artwork plus a 1-minute video speech. Now, remember that your focus for this year is world peace. So you can, and I would encourage you to use your imagination and to, with world peace as the focus, to write a short essay and to tell us your understanding of world peace or your thoughts. We would also appreciate any artwork such as photography, photos, paintings. All those will count as a visual artwork. Now, last year, the winner for GYC 2020 COVID-19, Miss Caroline Shen from China, she produced a wonderfully amazing art piece that all the judges loved. Now, speaking of judges, we have judges from University of Waterloo. We also have judges from University of Toronto, Queen's University, as well as student rep from Yale University. So that's a panel of amazing people that you can share your views and ideas. For the 1-minute video speech, if you go over 1 minute, say 1 minute and a half, no big deal, but please do not go over too much. This video speech gives you an opportunity to really truly explain your ideas behind your submission beyond the piece that we see, for example, an artwork or your essay. So it gives you an opportunity to introduce yourself and to explain your ideas and your thoughts. Now, this is an important email address that I would like you to write down, or you can take a screenshot. Now, your submission will be done via email. You can submit by emailing us at submit2021@theglobalyouth.org. And remember, with your submission, in that submission email, please include your essay or your artwork plus the video. Now, how do you upload your video? Well, you upload it to YouTube, Bilibili, or any of the website in your country that allows you to upload a video and share the link. Now, once you have done that, share the link in your submission email. So you remember that in your submission email, video link, as well as your essay or your artwork. And if you need help, if you have specific question regarding submission to the Global Youth Challenge, to the competition, please join us for the GYC Leadership Roundtable. And the GYC Roundtable runs twice a week, 2 training sessions each week. And its aim is to help you to expand your minds, to communicate with others, as well as to be able to polish your entry to the competition. The topic will include essay writing, presentation, and all kinds of other topics that if you think it's important, the teacher will be able to help you with. Now, especially I would like to direct your attention to presentation skills. I hope to see you in the live final, which is February 16th. Now for the live final, if you're lucky that your entry have been chosen by our panel of judges, you'll be able to answer them, answer their questions. Now, this is an important part of the final and of your the final determination of the placement. The judges will be asking you questions and you'll be able to answer them live. Now, we would ask you to, oh, there's someone who asking a question. If I may, Bella, we will be able to answer your question at the very end of the session. If I may ask you to sit on tight. So if your question is relevant to everyone, then we can answer it all together, okay? Now my colleague Camelia will be able to answer some of the questions during the chat box. She's trying her best. I will continue with my presentation. And if you do have questions that we have not answered in the chat box, please sit and wait for us until the end, okay? Thank you for your patience. Now for the GYC Roundtable, like I said, twice a week, and we encourage you to join us. It's a wonderful opportunity to communicate with the committee as well as other youth. You'll be able to get a lot of different ideas. The first session is every Wednesday from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. The second session is a bit longer. It's 1 hour and a half, and that's on Saturday, 9 o'clock to 10:30. This is Eastern Standard Time, which is what I call, because I'm in Toronto, so Toronto time. The Zoom meeting link is still this link, so all of our session, whether that is the roundtable session or the general information session, they are all done via this Zoom link. So please take a screenshot, but I guess since you're already joining us, you already are familiar with the address, okay? So for the GYC Roundtable, 2 sessions each week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Join us, please, and I would love to see you there. As a participant, I will ask you to remind you of 2 important dates. The registration date to become a participant or competitor of the competition is ending very soon. And I believe that's, let's see, this week. And that is on January 25th. And the submission, now this is also very, very important. Once you have registered, the submission deadline is January 31st, so the last day of the month. Please take note, write it down, and I would be very happy to see your submission. Now, another way, like I mentioned, that you can join us and join the Global Youth Challenge is by volunteering. So first, of course, you have to register with us. So when you register with us, you can go to this link, and don't worry about the link or the specific address. You can always find this by going to our website at www.theglobalyouth.org and click volunteering, and you'll be able to register that way. I just thought I would put this link here for your convenience, okay? So it's theglobalyouth.org/volunteer, and you'll be able to, and also my colleague Camelia have put the link in the chat box if you'd like to copy it down. Now, we will also ask you to register with us just by filling out very, very general information. And please rest assured that all of these information will be confidential. It will not be shared by the committee to anyone else. This form is very similar, but much more simplified compared to our participant registration page. On the top, it also states the training session schedule, which I will organize in one slide that you'll be able to take a picture of or take a screenshot of for your reference. Now, once you have registered with us as a volunteer, we will ask you to promote the GYC to make a lot of more people know about the GYC and this opportunity to make a difference. Now, by promoting GYC through your promotional channels, well, you can do that And you can encourage more youth to enter the competition. You can also recruit more volunteers. You can do that through mail, through email, through email, social media. Unfortunately, in this circumstance, we do not encourage and we ask you not to go outside and meet people physically face to face, because that is currently not exactly safe. So any promotional activities you conduct will have to be online, which limits your how do I say, which limits also would help you expand your knowledge and to push you to think creatively to how to promote effectively, GYC effectively and to reach more people. And we will help you with that. Now, again, for the volunteer registration deadline, it's January 31st. How do we help you with promoting the GYC? First, we'll provide you with a personalized QR code or a URL link. For example, something like this. Now you might think, so how would a QR code or a URL link help us? First, you can, if you decide to send emails to your family, friends, or other youth, you can include the URL link in your email, and on the flyer, you can include the QR code. Let me show you an example, okay? So the URL link and the QR code is a very simple way for you to reach more individuals because it is linked. It is your personalized link to the registration page to enter the competition. So anytime someone scans the QR code or clicks on the URL link, they'll be brought to the registration page, and the committee will be notified that it is your QR code scanned or the links clicked. So if I can direct your attention right here, this is a general flyer, promotional flyer for the GYC, the competition. As you can see on the flyer, there's a QR code. Now, here's what is a very simple way for you to create your own flyer is by using the QR code that the committee provides you with, and to switch that up and put it right into the flyer. And voila, you have created your very simple and personalized flyer. So if I was to use my phone to scan the QR code, then I will be brought to the registration page and the committee will be notified it was your QR code that was scanned by me, and they'll be able to know that you have indeed conducted volunteering activities. And for volunteering, for those volunteers, we thank you for joining us. And we also would like to let you know how your hours will be calculated. And here is the standards for volunteer hour accumulation. Now, there are several different ways to promote the GYC by word of mouth, via online, okay, not face-to-face. So by promoting the GYC 2021 to each person you have talked to, you will be given 0.5 hours, so half an hour, but we will ask you to write down the person you have contacted with, first and last name, legal name, please, as well as the email address and telephone number that you have of the person that you made contact with. And so in that aspect, we'll be able to verify, and this is all for verification purposes, and rest assured, none of this information will be shared in the future if the committee decides to do so. For each volunteer you recruited, you'll be giving 1 hour. Now, what is the difference between contact and volunteer? Well, first you have to make contact, and if this contact decide to become a volunteer, meaning if this contact decide to conduct volunteering activity, when you provide us with proof, at least 3 examples of proof, that contact will be determined as a volunteer. I will show you in the example, so you'll be able to have a visual image of how this should be written down in your weekly report. Now, so this is 2 ways. Also, if that contact you have made decided to enter the competition, and by providing us with proof of that entry, you'll be giving 3 hours. Furthermore, if you're very active on social media, which a lot of us are, and personally I am, Then by posting on social media, you'll be able to gain 1 hour for each posting. We ask that when you do post on the same social media, you do not repost. Switch it up, change it up, be creative, because your goal is to spread the word about the GYC and to make more people know about the GYC. Now, when you do post on the social media, Twitter, Facebook, WeChat, or whatever social media page in your country, then please, in that posting, include a brief description of what GYC is about, linkage to the website, or if there's no word limit, include the website in the post, as well as hashtag GYC 2021, which I'll be also showing you exactly what that looks like. When you get 10 likes for your posting, you'll get 1 hour. And if you get 50 views, for every 50 views, you'll get 1 hour. Now, verification, as stated here, will be conducted at the end. And the committee does reserve the right to do verification. Furthermore, if you are a very creative person and you would like to do a video, wonderful. I think that's also a good way to reach more people. You'll be giving 5 hours for a promotional video that you make to promote GYC, and the promotional video should be 3 to 4 minutes long in length and include basic information such as the GYC website and a clear statement of the GYC mission. You can find that information by going to our website www.theglobalyouth.org, and you'll be able to find that information on the website. Just browse around, play around, and look through the GYC website and to get to know us more. Now, these are several different ways that you can conduct your volunteering activities, promotional activities, and let me show you exactly how we would take a look at what activities you have conducted and the hours accumulated. So for volunteers, to help you to stay organized, we would ask you to submit a weekly progress report. It is to help you to stay organized, exactly record how many hours you have conducted, the proof or the screenshot you can also include there, which will help you to stay organized and to not repeatedly post the same posting on social media, because that will not be probably not be the best idea to reach more people, just to switch it up. For the weekly progress report, there are 2 things. First, the hours, which is summary of the volunteering hours that you have conducted that specific week. We will also ask you to clearly label the screenshot or the proof of the volunteer activities. If you recall, if you have posted on social media, take a screenshot, provide us with the link, and also make that social media posting public and do not delete it, so we'll be able to verify it. And we do reserve the right to verify on a random basis, okay? Now, this is a very simple example. Nothing fancy, please. We would not ask you to do that. Just a label of weekly report, put your name and that specific week. And these are the different categories that you can use. Personally, I wrote this, and just remember to keep it simple, to list the categories, the number of contacts, as well as the hours. So you'll be able to clearly see and organize your hours. It's very simple. For example, if you recall, for the first category is individual contacted. Now, individual contacted, if you recall, it's for every individual you have contacted, you'll be giving half an hour. So say for this week, John Williams contacted 2 persons, then he'll be giving 1 hour. And it's clearly stated here for his reference and for the reference of the committee. This is the proof or the screenshot the committee would like you to submit along with your, as part of your weekly progress report. Again, using the first category as an example, the first category is about contact made, so half an hour for each contact you have made. And if I could direct your attention right here, for each contact you have made, please write down the name. Are you able to see? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it might be a little jumpy, but if you follow the red dot, for each contact you have made, please write down a name, legal name, the phone number, as well as the email. So it's a clear listing of all the things you have done for each volunteers you have recruited, along with the contact information that you need to jot down, also provide us with at least 3 activities that this person have done, or three screenshots. Then we'll be able to see that indeed this individual that you have contact with became a volunteer by conducting volunteering activities. So that's how you get 1 hour for the volunteers you have recruited. And the third category is when that contact becomes a contestant or participant. You just need to write down the contact information as well as a screenshot of the submission that he or she had made. For example, here, this is the video and this is the essay that this particular contestant submitted. So take a screenshot, and because this contestant, for every contestant with the competition, they are also registered with it. So we'll be able to cross-check and make sure that you get the hours that you have, you deserve, okay? Now for media postings. So this is a posting that I made on my Twitter. And as you can see, includes the GYC, the hashtag, as well as the website. And that's very good if you like to do this way. And because that would give you 1 hour for every Twitter posting. However, like I said, we ask you to switch it up and to become creative. Don't repost, because that is not that's not pushing yourself to think creatively. Okay, so that's for an hour. This is the Chinese social media app application and this is WeChat. And for this WeChat posting, this person will also be getting 1 hour, because this is a flyer that would make other people know about the GYC, as well as there's a QR code here that as soon as someone scans this, the community will know it's scanned. It's the QR code of this particular individual being scanned, and more people will be brought to the registration page of the GYC. So that's also an average that you can gain by simply doing very good promotional activity. For the fifth, and also, before I go on further, there we go. So also right over here at the bottom, there's a little note. I would like to remind you that to please include all the links, all the web links for your postings in your weekly report, and do not delete them. Make the posting public, because that is one way that we'll be able to verify in the future. When you do post on social media, people will view it, they might like it, and you'll be able to gain more hours that way. So for each social media, for every 10 likes for your social media postings, you'll be getting 1 hour. And please, if you see the arrow right underneath at your screen's bottom right, for this posting, this person has received 13 likes. So for this particular week, he or she will be getting 1 hour for this posting. So it's very simple way to gain more hours and to promote the GYC. Now for volunteers, weekly report is to be submitted every Thursday. But again, I mean, if you are unable to submit Thursday, we would love to have it other days as well. But it's just for every Thursday. It's if you remember, for every Thursday as a deadline, then you'll be able to push yourself and to know that, hey, it's Thursday, I need to submit my weekly report, and do not forget it and not submit it and not be getting your hours, okay? So for the weekly report, we will ask you to submit that to volunteer2021@theglobalyouth.org. Take a screenshot, or, I mean, this is very easy to remember as well, but to take a screenshot if you like, and in your email, we would like to ask you for the email subject line, please put your name and just #weekly report. Very simple right here. Okay, nothing fancy is necessary. If you like to include a message, we will kindly ask you to include one as well. Just say hello, this is John Williams, or whoever you are, and just say this is my weekly report. And we'll be able to put it on our file and for future reference. And if you do lose your document, we'll be able to help you to find it, hopefully. Okay, so this is just a plan B, just in case. I would also like to let you know that because the live final is February 15th, the promotional period would end on February 15th. So the registration deadline is January 31st, and that's okay. You can still keep promoting, because the promotional period doesn't end until February 15th. Again, this is a reminder to let you know that all your posting has to be public, and you please do not delete them, do not remove them, or else if you just post and remove, this is not a good way to conduct promotional activity, as well as it's probably not a good way to participate in a competition like this, okay? And I know many of you are active on social media and you have a large audience, and that's wonderful. So however, just so you know, that for posting with large views, the GYC committee does reserve the right to verify, and hopefully that you'll be getting the hours you deserve, because there are several different ways that you can promote and to gain a lot of more audience. But the GYC does reserve the right to verify. Now, one of the things that you need to keep in mind is volunteering is a very important way to develop yourself, to push yourself, and to communicate and make a difference in the world. Now, at this moment, I would like to invite my colleague Camelia to share with you the importance of volunteering. Camelia, take it away.
Thank you, Christine. So let's continue with the importance of volunteering. I'd like to share my screen. So why are we calling for your participation in GYC? We summarize the importance of volunteering in 4 letters. The first one is G for graduation. The next one is D for development. And the next one is A for application. And the last one is S for your success. So let's explore one by one. The first one is G, graduation. So in Ontario and in Canada, every student must complete 40 hours of community involvement prior to their graduation. So why do we have this requirement? The first one is to promote community values. The next purpose is to enhance students' awareness of community needs so that we can raise their recognitions of community and the values of participating to be helpful to the people, for the people around you. The next one I want to emphasize is that volunteering is good to develop a positive self-image and develop life skills and social emotional learning, which is very important in your life and academic journey. So about D, development, we have 2 most important developments that you need to be trained. They are personal and interpersonal skills. So what are personal skills? They are qualities and abilities that help you grow both personally and professionally. So understanding and improving these skills can help you maximize your potential. So what are they? Here are the examples of personal skills that you need to have. The first one is self-confidence. The second one is problem solving. The third one is adaptability, organization, integrity, and work ethic. So what are interpersonal skills? These are abilities to communicate efficiently and positively with others. And understanding and improving these skills can help you facilitate positive relationships and network, which is important to contribute to your success in learning and in professional environment in the future. So what are they? The center of interpersonal skills is communication. And the other one that you need to have is empathy, leadership, conflict management, teamwork, and negotiation. As you know, it's not very difficult, but not very easy to make people listen to you and to convince people to participate in a sector that you are interested in. So by participating in GYC, all of your personal and interpersonal skills may be enhanced a lot because you have to combine all of them to call for other volunteers, to call for other participants. And why are these skills so important in your life? They help you to create strategic and tactical plans for personal and professional growth towards your goals. You can naturally integrate them into your daily routines and use them to achieve personal, academic, and career goals, advance in your career, develop your strengths and talents. So what about application? Why is volunteering important for your application? To make yourself known. So where after you graduate from high school, you need to apply to universities or college. So how can you make the universities choose you among other excellent candidates? Making yourself known by participating in a lot of community activities. And also making yourself known benefits in university applications and in scholarship competition. Again, in Canadian universities, scholarships are very limited and competitive. So you need to make yourself outstanding among other outstanding candidates in a scholarship competition so that the university may consider to grant you an award or scholarship. What about success in career and life? In a professional environment, you can be trained to be a self-starter with strong motivation skills, and GYC can help you with that. You need to work independently and in teams so that you can boost or enhance your promoting strategy as well. So let's watch the video by Caroline Shane, the champion of GYC 2020, when the topic was about COVID-19.
Hello, this is Caroline, champion of the 2020 COVID-19 Global Youth Challenge. You might be watching this video and wondering, is this contest really going to be worth all the time and effort that I'm about to put in? Well, I guarantee you, if you put in the time and effort, express your honest ideas and opinions, and work hard towards your goal, you'll benefit so much and it'll be totally worth it. This is an opportunity for your voice to be heard. By doing this, you're doing something big. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're sharing your ideas. And most importantly, you're taking on new challenges. Moreover, it's fun. I chose to do an art piece because art is just simply one of my favorite things to do. I really enjoy the process of creating this art piece, and it was a great distraction from all the stress and schoolwork that I've been having. You can choose any subject that you're interested in. It doesn't have to be art. It can be history, computer, physics, you name it. There's so much to choose from. Just make sure it's something that you're interested in and you enjoy. Through this experience, I was also introduced to so many innovative and inspiring ideas and met so many ambitious and creative and like-minded friends. I had no idea that I was going to be the champion, but that was my goal. And all I did was work hard towards my goal. If I can do it, you can do it too. Try your best and put in your best effort. Join out and let your voice be heard by the world.
Thank you, Christine.
Wonderful. Thank you, Camelia. I see there are a lot of questions, and Camelia and I would be happy to answer them as soon as we finish this, because there's one more session I would like to direct your attention to, okay? And that is also an opportunity to ask questions if you don't have us live right here. Alrighty, the computer's not being cooperative this morning. It seems that I need to change to a new laptop. It's quite slow. Okay. Okay. Hold on, let me try that again. Can everybody see this? All right. Sorry about this. Let me try to, I'll talk to my computer after I finish this presentation. Hopefully you'll listen to me. But Bella has a question, and if I could ask you to open your mic to clarify what was your question?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Please go ahead.
Yes, I mean, can I still be the volunteer on 2022 and maybe so on?
Of course, of course. It's wonderful to hear that you want to continue with volunteering. Now, because each year's competition is a separate competition, so for next year's competition, we would ask you to re-register again. So because each year's topic is a little bit different, but of course you can volunteer with us, of course. Does that answer your question, Bella?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. Okay. Before we enter any further question, I would like to direct your attention right here, because we also have an opportunity for you to ask your questions and to share your ideas with the Global Youth GYC Community Networking Forum. And that is an opportunity for you to share your experience, ask any question that you might have after Camelia and I goes offline, because if you want to talk to a live community member, then you'll be able to do that, okay? So for the networking forum, it's to help you to share experience, and very important to communicate, give you an chance to communicate with others around the world, and to help you with volunteering activities. If you have question about your competition, that's wonderful as well, okay? So this is a very comprehensive QA session that this teacher can help you with. Now, this is every Monday. We don't have a lot of time, but you are still welcome to join us every Monday, and from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And the Zoom link is still this link. So please join us with for the networking forum, because I think it's very important, especially in the situation right now, to have some interaction outside, be it via the internet, but outside with others. Now, for the training session, again, this is the general information session, and that's every Thursday from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. The Leadership Roundtable, 2 sessions each week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, Saturdays from 9 to 10:30, which is a little bit longer time. And for the Community Networking Forum, and that's every Monday, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And this is all Eastern Standard Time, so Toronto time, as I call it. You'll be able to ask a lot of questions, get your ideas polished, entries polished, and to share. If you have any questions, you can direct your general questions once Camelia and I go offline to the information to the info@theglobalyouth.org, or if you have volunteering related questions, direct your question to volunteer2021@theglobalyouth.org. Again, our main website is www.theglobalyouth.org. You can find all kinds of information there 24/7. Okay, so if you have any question, we would like to help you with that right now. I see that there's one question in the chat box. It says, could you suggest what I should write for my introduction? If I may clarify with you, which introduction do you mean? Do you mean your video speech or video, or do you mean your essay?
My essay, I mean, what would you expect to read firsthand?
Oh, sure. Let me give you some ideas, okay? And this is just my personal suggestion. Maybe Camelia can add on to it later. Now, for the essay, first remember that this year's topic is world peace. So anything you write with keep that in mind. And to help you, we are students, right? High school students or junior high students, to think of world peace in a subject, in terms looking at it through a subject line. For example, I studied history in university. So if I was to write this essay, I would think of it from a historical view. For example, the Treaty of Versailles. How many Versailles treaties? What is this? How is this relating to world peace? How is world peace achieved for a period of time? So you can write it that way. Now, depending on what you like to do, if you like to do it in a scientific way, through a science view or history view, it depends on how you want to approach. But I do would like to remind you for the essay structure. This is a short essay, so it's 300, 500 words. You do have to have an introduction, conclusion, and your body paragraphs. So as long as you have that basic structure, you just need to fill in your ideas. Now, I'm not sure which way you would like to go. For example, for me, I'm history, so I will go with a historical view. If you would like to get more ideas, please join us. Yesterday was Wednesday, so join us for the Saturday session from 9 o'clock to 10:30. The teacher over there will be able to give you more ideas, help you expand your ideas, and to get started on your essay, okay? The 500 word is a max limit. I mean, if you go 500 and say 25, it's okay, but please do not go over too much. Or we would like you to finish your idea, give you the maximum allowed word count, hopefully, but we also would also ask you to write a concise one and to able to express your ideas using words that will be able to describe what you're thinking within the word limit, okay? May I ask if there's anything else? Do you have any other questions?
So from the audience, I have an interesting question.
Sure.
Can a person be both a participant and a volunteer?
Of course. In fact, that's wonderful. We're very happy that if you decided to enter the competition as a contestant or as a participant and to join us as a volunteer as well. Of course you can. And that's a wonderful, I think, a wonderful way to develop different sets of skills that you'll be able to gather. Like Kimilia said, volunteering is a very important part of one's development. And it is, I think, as a citizen of this globe, it's a very important skills to have and to think that for others. And also by entering the competition, you'll be able to express your idea to a wider audience as well. Thank you, Camelia. Any other questions you see? Does anybody have any other questions?
Oh, hi, could you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Oh, because like for me, I already registered as a participant.
Yeah.
I also got an email, but I'm not. It didn't say that like I should hand it in the work before the January 31.
It doesn't?
So yeah, it doesn't. So I'm thinking because I don't know that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
and the time is almost up, so I just want to make sure of that. The time is like I need to hand it in the work by email before January 31.
Yes. So just give me 1 sec. One thing you can do, I can confirm that it is January 31st for participant to hand in your entry, January 31st, okay? Now allow me to, hold on, let me share my screen. Give me 1 sec, so I'll be able to show you what the screen, what our website looks like, and then you'll be able to find out all kinds of information if you don't have us live to ask questions to, okay? Just give me 1 moment.
Yeah, because I joined our competition last time.
Yeah.
It's like last time is like different than this time.
It's a little bit different. Yeah, we're making changes, and I apologize if we have not made it clear, but can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you can see, this is the globalyouth.org, the main website, and if you scroll down, this is all our judges and our executive, and if you scroll down, there is the timeline from the main page. Again, I apologize for my computer, it's getting old.
No
You
problem.
see right here, it's not showing up. But can you see this registration and submission
Yeah.
schedule
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here?
yeah.
If you, there we go. Decided to play with me now.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's right here. Yes,
Okay.
it is right. That's okay. You still have time, and if you need some more help, that's okay, because you can join us Saturdays from 9 to 10:30. The teacher is specifically there to help you polish your, to share your ideas and to help you polish your entry. And if you need some more help, like I said, you can join us. And if you go to the bottom, you can also join us for this, the community networking forum, which is also a chance for you to
Okay.
ask your question and to get a bit more help if it's necessary. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah,
No
that's all my
problem.
question.
Thank you very much for your question.
Thank you.
All right. So we're nearing the end of our time. If you have any more questions, please let us know right now. Open your mic, or if you like to type in the chat box, that's also fine as well. Okay. Camila, do you see any questions?
No, I think all questions were answers. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so one more time, let me direct your attention to. Okay, I'm not sure if my computer decided to be cooperative this time. Okay. No, it decides not to be cooperative. So again, this is the two email address you can contact us with for your general question. I hope everyone can see my screen. For the general question, email us at info@theglobalyouth.org, or for specific volunteering related questions, email us at volunteer2021@theglobalyouth.org. And you can always find us at theglobalyouth.org for the main website. Okay, you can find all the information 24/7. We usually respond to our email between 24 and 48 hours, usually 24 hours on a weekday. Okay, so please join us, join the Global Youth Challenge, and we would love to see your entry. Last year we had hundreds of entries, and the judges had a very difficult time picking the top 20, top 32, 16, and the top and the finalists. Okay, Bella had a question. Yes, so any session we conduct, whether that is a general information session, the roundtable, or the networking forum, it's always this Zoom link. So it's easier for everyone to remember. Okay, Bella? Thank you again for asking a lot of questions. We appreciate that, because your question will help us to make the Global Youth better, and hopefully I can see you in the live final, okay? All right, thank you everyone for sharing your time and to be interested in the Global Youth Challenge. If you want to join us again, we welcome you to do so, okay? Thank you, Camelia. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, stay safe, okay? Stay safe. Bye-bye.